Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Yeni, and today I want to share my opinion about a novel entitled A Little Princess. And the first thing that I want to share is about the reason why I choose this novel. Because I read the synopsis of the novel first, and the novel entitled A Little Princess has an interesting synopsis because the author mentions that the main character experienced a major change in faith. And apart from that, I also like things related to princess life. I find that the lives of princes in films or novels are usually very exaggerated and cannot even be reasoned by ordinary people. So I want to know what will be the fate of the main character or the princess and what luxurious life she lives. And the second is about the theory that is relevant to analyze this novel. So, the relevant theory, in my opinion, is feminism, a liberal feminism. This feminism emphasizes women's individual freedom to achieve gender equality. And this can be seen in the novel where Miss Minchin is described as a female figure who is only the head of the women's dormitory. Meanwhile, the male figures, such as Captain Crew, are described as a rich and dignified person. And the lives of the women in the novel revolve only around in their work. Meanwhile, men are depicted as having the freedom to seek and achieve their dreams out there. And the freedom that several female characters want to achieve is hindered by the economic condition, discrimination, and society views on women and their behavior. This makes the lives of women like Sarah, Becky, and also Miss Minchin a little more constrained than men. And apart from that, Miss Minchin emphasized several times to female students to behave respectfully and be able to maintain their attitude. And in contrast to the men in the story, such as the children of one of the lawyers who often play and laugh out loud without fear of being judged by the other people. And the last is about why I like the story and also what the important insights I get from the story. The first is about the reason of why I really like the story because at the part when the author was able to describe Sarah's life when she was very rich and it seems didn't exaggerate. And also I like how she can respect others and even though she was born as a rich child. Sarah has a good attitude and wants to help others and has much knowledge and doesn't brag about it. I also really like Sarah's innocent personality where she doesn't have a bad attitude and always looking for new knowledge. The thing that made me really like the story the most was the closeness that developed between Sarah and her father and what happened when Sarah had to go through difficult days after her father died and she experienced discrimination from Miss Mijin. And when Sarah finally returned to her old self, when she was known as the rich child and had respectable behavior. And from this story, I got a new perspective regarding how women lived in the early 19th century and how the lives of a handful of rich people at that time were very respectable and had growth inside. And I also learned how to be grateful for everything that happens in life, even though some things may feel very heavy and tiring. But when we able to live with a passion and also perseverance, luck will eventually come to us. So I think that's all from me and thank you.